Hi, my name is Chad Carnes with MCA Connect, and you're watching another episode of 5 Good Minutes in Microsoft Dynamics AX. What makes this game of basketball so great is this idea of team, okay? Teams can overcome talent, they can overcome obstacles, and 5 guys working together can beat just about anybody. Today I want to highlight this idea of teams by giving you kind of a snapshot into what I do on an engagement. And I'm going to let you in on my Fab Five power sayings that I use during the course of an engagement. If you're on my team on an engagement, you may know nothing else at the end of the 9 months to year, but you will know these 5 things, and I'm going to share them with you guys today. The other thing I've done in this blog is I have snapshotted in, or I've slipped in some slides from our recent company meeting to highlight my other team, MCA, and show you guys kind of a day in the life of a company meeting and how much fun we had down in Houston with our new sales metric family. So again, I thank you for joining me, and hope you enjoy the Fab Five power sayings in this idea of team here at MCA.
Here you see our great team, and you notice that in the first mnemonic I want to talk about is there's power is in the voucher. All right, very important from a finance perspective. Every transaction in AX contains a GL voucher. So what's important is every type of transaction you want to name the voucher or give the voucher a number sequence that tells you what type of transaction that is. So here I go into AP invoices, and I'm going to take a look at non-PO invoices, and we're going to click lines, we're going to click journals, and we're going to take a look at a transaction that's already posted. So if we click in here, you'll notice that I have AP IN, meaning AP invoice. So when I look at this transaction in the ledger here in a second, it tells me what type of transaction this is. So you can go change that number sequence on the actual journal that you set up, or in each parameter set up in each individual module, you can see the number sequence that might create a quote voucher. So now I'm going to go to the AP trade account. We're going to look at all the transactions, and if you notice, the different transaction vouchers tell me what type the voucher is. So the next one I want to look at is Control G and Control T. Okay, so Control G shows me what I want to see. Control T drops it into a sheet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up Open Vendor Invoices. This is always kind of my favorite one. You're going to hit Control G in the grid here. Okay, and then I'm going to do a filter here up top. I'm going to say show me just Acme vendor, and that shows me what I want to see. If I were to hit Control T now, which I didn't show in the blog here, but that would automatically drop these 2 lines into Excel. So Control G, Control T. So the next thing here is you see our IT team. If it's gone, click the chevron. Okay. Again, all these are kind of goofy mnemonics that my team will hate after 9 months. But if they know nothing else, they will at least know these. So if you notice here, I'm in this screen and I can't find what I'm looking for. Well, when the screen is compact, it'll go to the chevrons there. So if you can't find what you want, if it's gone, click the chevron. All right. Oh, look at this terrible swing. All right. Just remember, tab is your friend. Unlike this swing, it looks like he's coming a little over the top there, a little inside for a lefty. But again, when you're an AP or an AR associate, you know, and you're entering invoices or POs or receipts or whatever, use tab. If you notice, if I tried to click in every field here, okay, it might take a lot of time. But if I tab through screens, it will save you a lot of time and a lot of energy when you're putting these in. So if you notice, if I go down to the bottom here and I put in the description, I type it in here and I hit tab and I tab over, okay, and then I select my main account, which I selected a bad main account here because I was going a little too fast here. But again, if I pick a valid account, which is good, and I can tab through this and you know, put in my quantity and my price and my unit. Again, tab is your friend. All right, here's we're on fire here at MCA Connect. All right, all day and all night. Make it a favorite. All right, so if there's something that you use all the time, all right, and I know I've covered this in another blog, but you know, it's worth covering again. You know, if it's something that your user, your process owner does all the time, let's open it up like all free text invoices. Okay, let's go ahead and right-click on it. Okay, so we'll go back over the right-click on it and save it as a favorite. Okay, so again, the 5 mnemonics you have, there's power in the voucher. If it's gone, click the chevron. Tab is your friend. All day and all night, make it a favorite. Important to know, and it will really help you as you progress in your basic navigation in Microsoft Dynamics.
Thank you for joining us on this very special basketball edition of 5 Good Minutes in Microsoft Dynamics AX. Hopefully you took something from the Fab Five power sayings that I gave you here, and hopefully it's something you can apply and make your lives easier in Microsoft Dynamics AX. Today, we'll go ahead and go over to the mailbag. And in the mailbag today, we've got emails from Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, New York, Dallas, all over the place. It's been really cool, and we really appreciate your feedback. The first one today is from Musaffar Khan. He's in Pakistan, and he wants to know if there's any other blogs or anything else that he could look at, to learn more about AX and what MCA does. We have a very good award-winning blog, not to be confused with this blog, but an award-winning blog by a guy named Phil Coy on AX and lean manufacturing. So if that's something you're interested in, I love lean manufacturing. I love the blog. Phil does a great job with that. So go ahead and check Phil's blog out. The next one I got here is from, let's see, I've got one from Asher M, and it looks like Asher is, he was asking me about grids, filters, and roll centers. He looked at that blog and he said, how can I spread this to all my users? Well, unfortunately, that's a personalization, so that's just going to be personal to you. There's not a good way, there's not really a way to spread that out to all your users, but what I always do is for all of the transactional users, like maybe somebody that enters in invoices or someone that enters in purchase orders, is I go through kind of their task list and I put everything in order and I create a customization so that everybody does it the same way. So they work maybe top to bottom, left to right, putting in the fields they need to make it the easiest on them. Hopefully today what you also saw is just how much fun we have here at MCA and how much fun we have. And if that's something you're interested in, just let us know and tell them 5 Good Minutes sent you, and just let them know that maybe if this is some place you want to be. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to continued year of growing the blog out. And I apologize for the delay, but what I'd like to say too is if you're going to send us an email, make it funny, all right? And if you're not from Pakistan or if you're not from overseas, it's got to be funny. And I'm going to throw the gauntlet here today, and I'm going to say that the person who sends me the funniest email with a question, okay, it's got to be with a question, I will do an entire blog on whatever your topic is. So the gauntlet has been thrown, all right? I appreciate your time, and I hope you continue to join us next time on 5 Good Minutes in Microsoft Dynamics AX. Thanks.